One, two,
Yay!
three.
Hi. Okay, so hi. My name is Amanda. What am I supposed to say? My name is Amanda, and I'm Chloe's friend. Yay!
Yeah, everyone that has been on these episodes is my friend. And as
Yay!
usual, we're gonna start with how did we become friends? I honestly don't remember.
I remember how I talked to you lah. I remember Form 1, you sit in front of me. It was after maths class. I still remember. Because after maths class kan, then I say to you, wow, maths susah kan? I say like that. Then I think kan, at that time you weren't as approachable as now. Because you were reading your book,
Oh my
book kan,
gosh.
then you turn around kan, then you, oh yeah, you're so awkward. Then okay, never mind lah. Then I don't talk to you.
Oh,
Because kan, yeah, because you have the cold aura. Like okay, you were reading, but then okay, maybe I was like bothering her, so I okay, never mind.
that was for one me. Now I'm very nice.
Yeah. Then I remember I became closer to you when Form 3. You don't remember? Form 3, I always go to your place.
In front, I don't remember.
Yeah. You don't remember? I always go to you.
I remember.
I always go to you.
From 4.
No, Form 3, I go to your place to tie my shoelace.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah.
You always use my drawer, and then I always. Yeah.
I asked permission, okay?
You asked permission. I remember now. Interesting.
What else do you remember? What else do you remember?
I remember.
Because I know you're forgetful.
I remember you were the class monitor for Form 4 and Form 5.
That's all.
I remember a lot ba? Because my memories are mostly in Dengkil right now, which we will talk about later.
The question is how we became friends.
Oh shit.
Kenapa you?
I don't remember how we became friends. I just remember suddenly we were friends.
Yeah, true.
But I remember
And
my
then
first
we
impression of you. My first
Okay, what?
impression. I remember you were like this very loud person. Your voice was very loud back then. It's still loud now.
True. Yeah, but yeah, no comment.
Yeah, I think you
No
were
comment.
very loud and energetic, and then I think it made me like whoa, like I tergugat sikit.
Yeah, true also.
And then it made my spirit
True.
go down a bit.
No, because I was with another loud person, so naturally I became even louder. Yeah.
Wait, actually, I think we
And then
became close during choral Form 1.
Form 1, but because you were behind me, so that's why we weren't that close. Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, choral Form 1. I just talked about choral with Ariane the other day. But yeah, we were in choral as well. It's such a small. But then after
Yeah, Form 1 kan?
Amanda joined choir. Yeah, she joined
Form
choir.
2.
Which is actually better because her voice is. You can watch her singing on YouTube. There are some videos. You just search. Very nice.
Okay. SMK, San Francisco Convent.
Okay then. So from high school, we became friends, and then we became closer when we went to uni. But first, what course did you take in university?
Like right now.
Before that, the course that we took together.
Okay, so the course we took together, like me and Chloe, was TESL, Foundation in TESL. Am I allowed to say which uni we went?
No need lang.
Okay, we went to this one university together. We took Foundation in TESL, which is teaching English in second language for 1 year. It's actually 10 months, but let's just say 1 year.
Yeah,
even though it
nice
didn't.
number.
Yeah, it's a nice number. What was the reason you took foundation in TESL in the first place?
Good question. Thank you for asking. It was actually because of you, because
Huh? Me?
yeah, because in Form 5, I was still like unsure what I wanted to do. I didn't know anything at all about what I wanted to do. I know I didn't want to go into science law because, well, my grades were bad. I can't with science. And then I remember talking to you and you mentioned something about TESL. Then I was like, wow, what's that? And then you explained everything to me, and then you said it's either that or TEFL. TEFL?
TESL?
TESL. It's either TESL or TESOL you were gonna choose. Then I was like, that's interesting. Maybe I'll consider it. And then after that, I looked more into it, and I thought it was a good introduction to the arts, I guess. And so that's why I chose foundation as TESL. Foundation in TESL as one of my options for UPU. How did you choose to go into TESL?
To be honest, I chose TESL. I chose foundation because of the duration. Because it's like very short. It's only 10 months. Because I didn't want to go to diploma because it's very long for me, and I feel like it's gonna be very stressful because it's 3 years. So I thought of my choices were either IPG or foundation. So I told my mom like, oh, I'm just gonna go to foundation because it's shorter. Then after that, I can just straight away go to degree. So I think that's why I chose foundation.
Interesting. And then we both met again for foundation. We went to foundation with a lot of other friends from Sabah.
Yeah. We have a lot of Sabah friends.
Yeah, that was very good. Thankfully, I'm grateful for our friends there because we became quite close as a group, and we're still close as a group. But yeah, if I did not have any Sabahan friends there, I don't think I would have been able to go so confidently.
True. I think if you weren't my roommate, I don't think I would have survived foundation. Like I don't have like a friend that I know that I can like depend on. Yeah.
Since you mentioned that, the funny thing is we were so worried about not being able to live together. But then we arrived there at the same time, and then they were like, "Are you guys friends? Okay, you guys can become roommates." Then I was like, "Oh, okay then." It was that easy.
Yes.
We became roommates.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And then our parents were happier. We're happier than the both of us.
Actually, no, because they were so worried. And during the first day when we first moved in, it wasn't even us who cleaned the room. It was our parents who did everything.
We just stood there and like, can we do anything? No. They were cleaning. Then okay.
Yeah, they literally did everything.
Yeah.
That was funny. I remember they cleaned the curtains as well, and then they mopped the floors.
And then they bought like a shelf for
They
us.
bought a
Do you
shelf.
remember why, Ka?
Oh,
That was funny.
because the way our room was, there was a big window, and then beds on either side, kan. And then
Yeah.
our parents said, "I'm worried about you two jumping out of this window." Then we were like, "Whoa,
Like,
whoa."
whoa. Where did you get that idea from?
Yeah, and so they bought a bookshelf, not a bookshelf. They bought a small shelf to block the window, basically to block our access, which was good.
Yeah.
We put a lot of stuff in it. And
Yeah. True.
we left it there. So our juniors are very lucky.
True. Maybe I think the janitor took it. Actually,
Then
I
they're
don't
very
think they would
lucky
leave
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
But then those were good times.
True.
So
Speaking.
oops,
Oh, okay.
you first then.
I don't remember.
Oh my god. So speaking of TESL, how was your experience taking TESL in that uni? Did you enjoy it? Did it turn out to be how you expected?
Actually, I didn't have any expectation because it's just foundation. It's 10 months, so I thought it's just gonna be a very short experience. So I didn't really have like high expectation, but it turned out to be my best decision. Like I did not regret at all. I love semester 1, I love semester 2. I love the lecturers. Well, some lecturers, but
Debatable,
yes,
controversial.
yeah, some lecturers, and I love all my friends. They were so good. And then I thought because I'm a Sabahan, and they have this some, how to say, like whenever Sabahan go to Semenanjung, they would always treat Sabahan a certain way. Some lah, some. But I'm glad that they treated me like friends, like sincerely.
Yeah.
And then what else? I love the lecturers. You?
For me, it wasn't really what I expected also. Because when I took TESL, then I realized, oh, this is teaching. Like they're literally teaching us how to teach. And then I was like, oh, I don't think I'm suited for this teacher lifestyle then because I cannot I couldn't cope. I like the subjects, I like the lectures, I like learning all about it, but then to teach to somebody else, I don't think I can do it. But then it was fun. And yeah, what you mentioned also about uh, maybe people having stigma. Is that what we would call or stereotypes
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
someone?
Stereotype. Yeah.
But then my classmates were so nice. If any of you guys are watching this, I love y'all. Titu, love. They were so nice. They really treated me like I was a princess or at some points just because I was from Sabah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Because in my class I was the only Sabahan and there was another Sarawak kid girl and we were the only two Borneans and so we were treated like not to say outcasts, but we were treated nicely. Like they explain everything if I don't understand something, and they teach me their slang also. It was good. They were
Yeah,
very
yeah,
nice.
yeah. That one is fun. Yeah.
It was there also where I learned that each state has a different slang or dialect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you can tell where this person is from depending on how they speak.
True. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. But cause I know lah some of the slang in Semenanjung, so it's easier for me to know. So yeah, I didn't know you like just knew that.
I didn't know at all. Then when people told me that, I was shocked.
So in like TESL, cause we have a few subjects. What's your favorite subject?
My favorite
Like from
subject
this
back
course?
then,
Hmm.
I thought it was gonna be writing because I thought they would just let us do creative writing, you know. But then actually they taught us like different types of writing and then like classification, compare and contrast, and then we had to write according to that specific format. So I hated it. I really hated it. My favorite probably listening and speaking actually. No?
I didn't like listening and
You
speaking.
didn't like?
No.
I think I loved it because it was something different and also like it forced me to not be shy because for one of the assignments we had to do a demonstrative speech and then my topic was how to sumazao and I actually danced in front of my whole class.
Oh yeah, you told me this.
Oh my god. I was so shy and so not confident. But then after that, I think I became more comfortable with my classmates. They that class forced me to do a lot of things that I wasn't comfortable with now. So I loved it. What about you? What was your favorite?
Literature. That's insane too. Yeah, oh no, actually can I have a love and hate
Exactly.
relationship.
What I remember from back then is you were so stressed about literature, and I remember
I love literature.
I understand what you mean, but I remember I was just like doing my work in our study space, and then she came in. Then she had kind of teary eyes, and then she told me she just argued with the literature lecturer about marks. Then I, oh, are you okay?
scheme.
Oh my
I
gosh.
I hated the way they mark our paper. That's like I cannot. I think that's the reason why I argued with the lecturer. But good times.
I remember talking about this with someone also a while ago because we took literature in Form 4 and Form 5 as well, right? But that they didn't really have a marking scheme. It was just like as long as you can justify. But then when we took literature for foundation, it was like your answers must be in the marking scheme, and then we were like, but that's not my opinion. That's not what I think of the story. I remember being very frustrated also with literature there.
Yeah, true.
I'm surprised you
Same.
chose it as a paper.
For sem 2 lah, cause no, literature is in semester 1. Semester 2 drama.
Oh my gosh,
That's my favorite.
I forgot about that class.
Did you? Cause we have for drama we have to like act kan.
Yes.
You have to act. Did you manage to act it in front of your lecturer? I didn't.
We acted for the practice, only like practice rounds, and then after that, you know, the whole COVID thing happened, and so they said no need to submit. But actually, my group did record a whole performance.
Oh, that's nice.
And
Did you submit it?
No, because our lecturer said it wouldn't be fair to the other groups who didn't get a chance to record. I still have the recording, and it still makes me laugh. I think we did pretty good, in my opinion.
I think you can just like post it here if you feel like it lah.
I think my roommates are a bit
even
shy.
Oh no, okay then.
Did you get a chance to act?
No,
No.
we didn't. We only managed to practice like as a group, not as a class. Like we just went to our like small circle and then practice, and then that's all.
Oh, I see. But
We weren't allowed to go to what's this studio Orchid? Is that the name?
Studio Orchid was the name.
Yeah. Yeah, we weren't allowed to go there because of the COVID thing.
True. So wait, the acting assignment was our second one, right? The first one was a short film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you remember now?
Yeah.
That assignment took a lot out of me also.
Not both our films have the same genre ka?
Thriller, yes.
Yeah, thriller.
I remember almost my whole class made a thriller. None of us did romance or anything, but I saw the other classes' videos. They did so well. I loved it.
I love yours also.
You never gave me a chance to see yours, so I don't know what to say.
What? I sent the link.
No, you didn't. I never watched it.
I did. What?
Okay, then send it to me again after this. I'll watch. I never watched it. I don't remember seeing your ad.
What?
I never did.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Oh, spicy.
later.
So if anyone is interested to take TESL, foundation in TESL, these are the subjects you will be learning. Okay, maybe we just say the uni. It was at UiTM Dengkil.
Yeah, let's just say I'm pretty sure if anyone's watching, they would figure it out actually.
If anybody,
because we said Orchid already.
Oh yeah. So if anybody is interested, you can just ask us questions. Basically, that was our experience. We don't know how it would be lah with all this online thing now.
Yeah, true. I think it would be different.
We experienced half physical and half online. I'm thankful for that lah.
Yes.
But yeah, and also if you want an example of the assignments we did, there are a lot of short film videos on YouTube, right? You can just search like TESL short film assignment, and then a lot will pop out. Then you would get an idea of what you have to do, because that's where we got our ideas as well from our
I still watch it until now because it's so good.
Some are very good. Like they really. I feel like they should have an acting career or something.
Yeah, like their plot. What else? The editing was so good. It's so good.
I did not know how to edit last time, but now that I know a bit, I can imagine on how long it would take. Oh my gosh. Oh my
I
god.
still remember how you were when you were, because you were the one who edited your video, kan?
Half of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Stressful. Okay, I have another story about editing a video. Hmm. Basically, my group used my laptop, and for those who know me, you would know that my laptop is quite old. It's been with me since Form 3, so 5 years. And
Oh.
so, our first round of editing, my laptop crashed, and then we all freaked out because our due date was on that Friday, and we already asked for extension, and so we couldn't extend it anymore. Then my laptop crashed, and then I asked our lecturer nicely to extend the submission time a bit more to midnight, and then he said okay. And so we edited it a second round again, and then suddenly we didn't realize that exporting would take so long, and we ended up waiting for the video until like 3 a.m.
What?
and then we uploaded it. I
Wow.
remember staying in my housemate's dorm like 6 p.m. I went home to shower and eat, and then after that I went back straight to her dorm, and until 3 a.m. I was there. We were just waiting for the video to finish exporting, and then we could upload. It was such a stressful time. I really wanted to cry.
Wow,
But yeah,
the effort.
we had an 8 a.m. class also after that. Oh, that was actually on Sunday. Sunday was the submission day. And on Monday we had an 8 a.m. class, and all my group members were like dead. We couldn't pay attention at all. Oh,
I understand. I could really. Yeah.
very stressful. But,
True, but good times.
but very fun. You learn a lot as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's good also about TESL. It's like people think it's just learning English content. They would say, "Oh, it's English. It's so easy. You know how to speak English. You can do it well." But then actually, there's so much more that goes into it that even I didn't realize at first. Okay, now, what have you ever heard any like stereotypes about TESL or like anything insulting people said?
It's pretty common lah, like what you said just now. Like, it's, oh, you're learning TESL. Oh, should be easy because it's just English. And sometimes I don't know if I should feel. I mean, I feel insulted about it because it's the course I'm learning, and I love my course. But when people say mean things about my course, when they don't even know the experience or like the whole process to go through it, it's hurtful. And then sometimes they would say like, whenever we would share about our experience, like what's the hard thing about TESL, they would say, I don't think it's gonna be that hard compared to my course. Like they would always compare our course to their course, and like, just, yeah, I just don't know how to say, but they would always look down on TESL.
True, true, true.
And yeah, like learning, if you think TESL is easy, sure lah, it's good for you if you think learning a language is easy for you. But in this course, we're not learning how to speak the language. We're learning how to teach. And you know how some people have different, like, they don't, some people have, how to say,
Learning styles, different learning styles.
learning, yeah, different learning styles. So we have to adapt to their learning styles for us to be like good teachers. And like, I think you said this in your previous video, teachers have to be the most flexible
Yeah.
person. Yeah, and I really agree with you with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's one and most common misconception about us.
And
Yeah.
we know this as well because we have tried teaching before. Part of TESL obviously is you would have to teach your class or like mock teach some I remember doing that. Wow, I messed up so many words. I was so nervous. I mean,
True,
it was
yeah.
just in front of my own classmates. But then I felt so nervous and I was so worried whether or not they would understand. And I kept asking, "Do you get what I mean? Do you understand?" It was hard for me. So that's why it's not my lifestyle.
Actually, because I'm taking TESL right now, but I'm still like I have doubts whether I'm gonna be a good teacher in the future or not. Because as we can see, teaching is not an easy task. Like I'm scared that what if I do not have the ability to like teach and let my students understand what I'm about to teach. Yeah, that's like my one of my worries as a future educator lah, like that.
Would you like to teach? What's the target audience for you to teach? Yeah, I hear you talk. That is one of the challenges we have to face as
Online
online
class.
online class. My
Yeah.
my dogs bark very loudly,
I face this every day.
and so every time we stop talking, then we immediately have to mute. Otherwise, all the background noises would be heard. Oh.
Yeah, true. Hey.
Understandable. It's okay. What was I saying? Oh, what
Target.
audience, not audience. What age of students would you prefer to teach?
I think form 3 to form 4. Because my parents asked me to be primary teacher. Before they told me you can just be a primary teacher, but I feel like because they're so much younger than me, and I feel like I would need to have a different speaking style. Like it's different having to like teach them because they're so much younger than me. So I feel like form 3, form 4, form
I
3,
think I
form
think
4
that's okay.
students.
Why not form five?
Because SPM, because if I'm a fresh graduate lah, I'm a fresh graduate and then I get to teach my students straight away. I feel like teaching form 5 would be such a burden
True.
for me because they're going to have their SPM. And then what if I, as a fresh graduate, I don't have like the best ability to teach and then they just messed up? I feel like that would haunt me for the rest of my life.
So
Yeah.
it's not easier. It's recommended to like start slow and then go with the hard stuff. True. Honestly
Yeah.
though, I would like to try teaching small kids, but then not for very long. Maybe for like 1 month.
Yeah, and you have to have the patience for
True.
it.
I mean, I like interacting with students and like getting their answers and all, but then to do it for years, I don't think I can. No. So that's why I'm very grateful to our teachers in high school. I feel like our class was so troublemaker for them because we
Yeah,
took
yeah,
we
yeah,
took a
yeah.
lot of days off and then we always demanded like certain things, but then they still managed to teach us, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah.
So I love our high school teachers.
I love our teachers and like how they put up so much effort to like withstand our requests.
True.
And yeah,
And that time, I didn't really think much of it. But then after experiencing it for myself, then I realized how much work they must have put in. Uh, now I'm now I feel a bit of guilt, but also I feel very grateful.
yeah, same.
So that's why to anyone watching, always be grateful for your teachers, especially if they put in a lot of hard work for you, and if they take the effort
Yes.
to tutor you alone. It might seem like they're like making you an outcast or something. But truthfully, they just want you to improve at the same time as everybody else got. But it's not like they want you to feel left out or left behind. They just want to help you catch up.
Yeah, also one thing you should always respect your teachers. But how to say, don't also let the teachers take advantage of you. To anyone watching.
You should know your rights as well.
Yes, true.
So that's my dog. So you should respect your teachers, but also respect yourself. That's how we should say it.
Yes, true.
What are you planning on doing after finishing degree? Do you want to go straight into teaching?
Well, that's my plan for now, cause, am I allowed to say this? Cause I have a scholarship right now, so I'm under contract with Sabah. So I would have to go straight away into teaching right after I finish degree. But I feel like if I can, I would take some time off to just have some personal time.
Before
Personal time
starting
to
the work life?
yeah, true. You?
I honestly don't know. Before this, I used to plan. I used to plan everything, but then none of those plans have worked out. So I just started
True.
going with the flow, and so far it's been good. So now just go with the flow.
Yeah, just go.
But that's what I tell people like us now. What I tell adults is, I'll intern somewhere and then see if I like it. just so they don't freak out that I don't have any plans. Such fun time. We're growing up so fast, I feel.
Yeah, I refuse to believe that we're 20.
I refuse to believe that 1 year of degree is already gone. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's done online.
I think it went much faster because we did it online also. And there's also no confirmation whether or not we can do physical classes for semester 3, right?
There is.
There is.
Did you not receive?
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that later.
Maybe I didn't read it.
I'll tell you about that later.
Okay, I did not know. But yeah, how has online classes been for you? Do you prefer online or physical?
Physical. I love physical class because my course requires me to interact with people physically. Like I would have, because we have to do a lot of group work together. And then you know how some people face internet problem most of the time. So it's hard for us to just stare screen and just talk. And then sometimes when people face internet problem, it's like the communication is halted. Like it's just not smooth as we wish it to be. But then now that I'm used to online classes, I'm so lazy to go to university.
Oh my gosh, I feel the same way though.
Yeah.
Because
Like, yeah.
we've gotten used to this lifestyle already that it's gonna be hard to adjust again to physical.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared of what would actually happen if we were to go to uni for physical classes.
Would you go? Like, if you're given a choice, would you go to?
I'm not really sure because my lecturers have said before that my department has quite small classes. So even if they were to space out the do social distancing, it wouldn't be able to fit all of us. So I don't know. Maybe they have plans for it. But for now, I'm okay anyways. I think I'm adjusted to online for now, and it's gotten a bit easier to deal with the communication problems. But since you mentioned group work, do you have any fun stories about group assignments? I just told one of mine just now where we suffered just waiting for a video.
How to say? I think most of my group mates are pretty good at like doing their jobs, but sometimes there just has to be like one, two people who refuse to.
It's okay. Everyone has experienced that at least once in their life.
Yeah,
If you haven't experienced it yet, then maybe you are. I'm joking. I'm joking.
true. Maybe you are the
No,
problem.
we joke. We joke. Then
Yeah,
maybe you
JK,
just
JK.
it just hasn't reached that time yet.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like it's good to have experienced bad groups and good groups because then you know what works, you know what doesn't work, you know what to do better next time. So yeah, so far,
Would you prefer?
prefer what?
You go. You finish first.
I've lost my train of thought. You continue.
Okay, so would you prefer to like work with the same person for all your assignments or like change?
Interesting question. Hmm. I feel like on one hand, I would like to work with the same people because I'm already comfortable with them. I already know how their styles are, and we can work together already better. But then on the other hand, I also want to experience being with other people just to experience something different now. So maybe they have better ideas, maybe they have a different perspective on things. What about you?
I think I like went through some slight changes from semester 1 to semester 2 because during semester 1 I just went through all my assignments with the same group.
Never change.
But then yeah, it never changed. But in semester 2, I tried to how to say, I tried to be friends, make friends with all of my TESL friends, and how to say, I asked them to be my group mates, and because I wanted to see how they goes around their work, and I feel like that's better because I am a TESL student, so I need to communicate with a lot of people. I need to like broaden my yeah.
Now that you mentioned it, that was one of the stereotypes that we always heard also during our foundation. Do you remember? Like the stereotype is always like, oh, science students are quiet and they study a lot. The TESOL students are very outgoing and stylish. The engineering
And
students
loud.
also study a lot, and the law students talk a lot. Like we were grouped into the outgoing and the not outgoing. But then for me, I feel like I don't fit that. I did not fit that stereotype at all.
So for you, you think it's not true, like the stereotype?
To a certain extent, if I remember back, it was true. But I think it's just because the TESL and the law students had assignments which required talking a lot more and being outgoing. And that was one of the problems my class faced also. Because my class was kind of one of the shyer, quieter classes than the rest. And like with all the subjects like drama and listening and speaking, one of our lecturers even told us one time, other lecturers have talked to me about your class, and they've said that you guys need to go to be more outgoing. You need to put yourselves more out there. Then our whole class was so quiet because we didn't know what to say. But after that, we tried harder to be more outgoing, to really like try to talk more, try to answer more. It was really pressuring, but it broke all of our comfort zones, so that was a good thing. What was your class in Dengkil?
We were very noisy. We were exactly exactly what you said just now.
That's what my class was being compared to.
We were loud. We were outgoing. Yeah,
It's
it was
just
very
stressful
social.
times, but I think because of that, it made me realize that I need to be more outgoing also lah. So for uni, when I first stepped into degree, I really tried to be friendly with my course mates. That took a lot. But then yeah, I think we're good friends now. If anybody's watching, I hope you think the same way. How are you with your current course mates?
Good, actually. We already make plans to like meet with each other and like yeah to go on trips if possible.
Oh my god, that's so
If
cute.
possible. Yeah, because I already know some of my course mates back from Dengkil. So I think it's easier for me to just make friends with the rest of my friends because everyone already knew each other. Actually,
True, true.
yeah, we're so close. Yeah. Oh, one question. Cause like we are turning older. So do you think like your university life has like improved you to be like have you improved yourself to be a better person like from the younger version of you? If that makes sense.
Definitely. I definitely personally honestly think I have changed for the better. I feel like I'm a much better person now than I was back then. Like from primary, from secondary, and even in foundation. I feel like I'm more outspoken now. I'm still trying to work on that. Like still trying to be outspoken on some stuff, but I definitely do more now than last time because now I join projects and clubs out of my own choice. But back then it was like I had to join, I had to do this. But now it's I want to do this. So I think that's a very good change. What about you?
Well, one of the major difference I see is that I'm trying to be more understanding because from my foundation life, I feel like I'm such a bossy person. Like I have for yeah, like for certain subjects I have like this certain expectation. Like I like things done my way. So that's why in semester 2 I try to work with other people to like to try to divulge myself into like different kinds of working style like that. Yeah. So I try to be more understanding because what I like may not be what my friends like. Yeah.
True. That's actually a very good viewpoint to have. And since you mentioned Dengkil and being uptight in foundation, I remember as well how you always set goals for each subject that you had to reach this mark. And then,
Me?
yeah, I remember that. And then because our study spaces were right next to each other, right? And we had whiteboards and also the cork boards, and we always
Uh,
wrote things. The only thing I wrote was fourth left. Let's go. I didn't reach it. It's it's okay. It's in the past. But then
we did our best.
I wrote like stupid stuff on my whiteboard, and on hers it would have like plans, very detailed, and then oh, this
What?
oh
I did this.
yeah, you did.
What?
I remember
You remember?
because I stayed alone in the dorm during quarantine, and so I had so much time to observe everything and remember everything in my memory. But yeah, but the biggest thing you wrote was believe in yourself, and the biggest thing I wrote was have faith. So both of us were, you know, we struggled and we had expectations, but at the same time, we wrote motivations to each other also. Yeah,
Yeah. True, true.
I remember the morning of my speech, one of my speeches. There was a note on my desk, and it was like, "Good luck for your speech." Nah, 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 nah. Just wing it like you always said. And and I did wing it. I think I did pretty well in that speech. Yeah, we always leave notes
I'm
also.
proud.
I'm also very thankful for our housemates during that time.
Yeah, true.
And we always
Yeah.
talk also with our other housemates like, it's okay, right? If we quiet and we don't have a lot of stuff, and we were like, yeah, it's fine. Because when we saw other people's rooms, it was like so messy,
So packed.
so
So packed.
messy, so packed,
Yeah.
so much stuff. And then I was like, oh, I could not live like this. Cannot at all. And our house was very clean. We, yeah, none of us put a lot of stuff out. Like we didn't stick anything or
Our hallway was so clean.
yeah, it was very empty. Other people said it seemed like nobody was living there, but that's how we liked it.
Yeah, I love our house because it's so clean.
Housemates, previous housemates, if you're watching, we miss you. We're thankful.
Yeah.
We're thankful for you guys. There's my dog again. Just ignore. Oh my gosh. The barking distracted me from my next question.
Think.
Oh yeah, if we do get a chance to go to KL for Sem 3, would you like to stay in campus or off campus? I know there's like pros and cons to each.
I mean, if we're allowed, I would stay in campus because it's much easier. Because if we were to stay outside, we would have to think about transportation and then money, and then we have to think about rent, more money.
True. I would think like that also, but at the same time, I want to experience that public transportation life.
Yeah. I want to like, oh, teet, teet. Yeah.
I wanna have a special place for my cards also, so that I can easily take
Yeah,
out.
true.
That's what happens in a lot of dramas. Speaking of, what have you been doing during the sem break?
I've been crocheting, as you know, because that's one of the hobbies that I told my lecturers I wanted to get myself into, and I did. I love it, but my hands hurt now. It shouldn't hurt, but it hurts. And then now I've been trying to like read my books because there are a lot of books that I didn't read. Now I'm just binge watching Korean dramas.
Same. But I've delved into Thailand dramas and also Chinese dramas, so I'm gonna be multilingual pretty soon.
Are you sure?
I mean only a bit, but yeah, I've been trying to read books as well because I have a lot of unread books. But somehow the motivation is not there yet, so I just keep watching drama after drama, which is fun, I guess.
Oh, now I watch keyboard typing ASMR before sleep.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
like
unexpected.
that helps me. Yeah, I think on TikTok, people will always post their like Shopee hauls. They will always buy keyboards, and then I love the typing sound. So now I would just go on YouTube and like hear it. Yeah, and helps me to sleep.
Understandable. Because I also watch videos to fall asleep.
Yeah. I
Last
know
time
that.
again. Oh, interesting. I never knew you would learn to that. Do you not watch?
Oh, it's recent.
Oh, okay. Do you not watch other like eating ASMR? ASMR? You don't like?
It makes me hungry. I don't like.
True. I like to watch because it makes me feel full.
Huh?
Because they eat so much. Then I just think
But then how you feel full?
because then I just think if I eat that much I would vomit. Then I feel full. I gotta cycle myself, you know.
Okay. That's new.
What? I've been doing
No,
that since
I watch.
last time. But now I've stopped
I
now
can
because
never. I can never with mukbang,
I love
cause I would get hungry whenever people eat the spicy chicken. Then mommy, I want to eat Maggie. Suddenly,
at first I'm hungry, then I become full. But what I really love to watch is the seafood boil. When they open all the seafood and then they crack the crab shell. Wow, the sound.
yeah.
I really, really, really want to do that with a lot of people. Like just invite a lot of people and then just pour the seafood on the table and then everyone just eat. I really
Maybe
want
we
to do
should,
that.
kan?
I want to do that. I really want to do that one day.
Let's do that.
One day
Yeah.
when everyone's vaccinated. I guess when the situation is better.
Yeah.
That's been my dream
Oh my
for
God, that's
how many
exciting.
years? Since Form 5? I've been talking about that since Form 5, you know.
Let's do it.
I
Seriously, let's do it. I won.
Aren't you allergic to seafood? I'm allergic to seafood.
Me? You are allergic to seafood. I'm not.
A lot of our friends are allergic to seafood. But then we all eat also.
You and Steph can, yeah. Yeah, I know. US never care.
It's so delicious. And the honestly lah, I think the seafood in Sabah is a bit smaller than the seafood in other countries because the crabs that they have is like as big as my face. I feel the lobster also as big as my face. Then I'm whoa, we cannot find that here, right? I'm not sure.
Possible, but very hard. I think. I don't know. I don't fish. I don't go fishing.
I mean, do you think I do? I've been staying at home for so long. I feel like
I lose track of time.
oh my goodness. Speaking of time, now that we're not in, I mean, ever since the semester stopped, I never pay attention to dates anymore, right? And so I
Yeah.
always think it's Monday, but then actually it's Thursday.
Same. I didn't even know today's Thursday.
Uh, but yeah,
I have to keep looking at my phone. Yeah.
true. I keep looking at my calendar also. I pasted a calendar on my wall just so I can cross out and have and know what date it is. Because it was quite embarrassing when I forgot one of my friend's birthdays the other day. Because I thought it was like far away again, but actually it was that week. Then oh my gosh, scary.
As if you remember. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay to forget birthdays. Random question. Do you like celebrating your birthday?
Actually, it would be nice to celebrate birthday with my friends because it's been so long since I did that. How to say? I celebrated my birthday like a few years ago. And
You
that's
mean
all.
like a physical gathering with a lot of
Like
people?
with physical gathering. Yeah. But then when you're in the middle and then people start singing happy birthday to you, you just stand there
Nobody knows what to do.
and you don't know what to do.
Nobody
Like
knows.
you just do I clap? Yeah, like do I clap or do I like smile?
We just yay. Nobody
Yeah.
knows what to do during that time. It's okay. It's a social rule. Yeah. I think for me, I like celebrating birthdays with a lot of people, but I personally like celebrating my birthday on my own as well, like by myself, so that it gives me time to reflect on myself lah and on the past year. But actually, that should be done during New Year's, right? But it's okay.
Why?
Because New Year
people
New Year,
drink.
new me.
People drink and get drunk. What are you talking?
That was. Can we
Not
mention?
me.
No, not hers. No, 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 no. No, not us. Not us. Disregard
No, not
us.
us.
Disregard us. Oh no. Moving on.
Okay, move on.
No, I can't think of another topic. Oh my gosh. No, that was just a joke, guys. We don't drink. We're good
Yeah,
people.
yeah, drink it. Yeah, don't drink. Don't drink and drive. Stay
Especially,
at home.
especially now, yeah, especially now. Have you gotten your
Yeah, stay
vaccine?
at home.
You have, right? Your first
Yeah,
dose.
my first dose. Yeah.
Where was it?
Did you get any side effect? Mine was last Thursday, I think.
Side effect, I felt very tired the whole day. My arm was very sore, and for some reason, my other arm also started becoming sore, so I just lay down the whole day. I couldn't do anything. I was just so tired. What about you? Did you experience side effects?
Actually, the only side effect I experienced was a sore arm, but it was like uncomfortable, so I had to keep holding it the entire day. Then my dad started making fun of me. Oh, painful ka, he said.
For me, it was a bit itchy also where they injected, and so I always like scratch, but then it was painful also, but then it was so itchy.
Oh.
That was annoying. But then yeah, oh, we are nearing the 1 hour mark actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so as a closing ceremony, do you have any closing remarks?
To anyone, just ignore my like the noise background. To anyone watching this, because I feel like I've seen a lot of people going through hard times right now. So, and I didn't know how to go and like reach out to them. So if you're watching this, just know that you are strong, and I'm so proud of you guys for going through all of it. Because even though I didn't know anything that you're going through, but just know that I'm so proud. Chloe and I are proud of you guys. And if you are going through hard times, just don't bottle it. Just hit us up, your friends up, and just talk about it. Yeah.
The both of us never
You,
bottled
you.
anything up.
Yeah, true.
I remember, sorry, sidetrack for a while. I remember in Dengkil at like 9 a.m., 9 a.m., 9 p.m., we would get undressed and like have our towels around our bodies already. Like, okay, so mandi dulu, okay? And then somebody would be like, did you know her? This. And then we just stood there with our towels
Until 1 a.m.
until 1 a.m. in our towels on the bed. Yeah, really? Oh my gosh. Then we look at the time. Oh my gosh. We should be like sleeping already by now.
Yeah.
And after that, even in the toilet, because there were two showers, we would still talk to each other.
Yeah, for sure. And then I still remember one of us, you already finished shouting ka? I scared.
I remember that. Because it was late at night already, ba?
Understandable.
So
I also guntalo ba?
those were stupid times, ta. I remember when my toothbrush fell into the toilet as well. A lot of things fell into the toilet because we were not careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were good times, and it helped us relieve our stress for the day, so that we could prepare for a new day. So yeah, that's maybe what you should do as well. Just be in a towel and talk to someone. Whatever it's about, just talk to someone. And if you don't have someone to talk to, hit me up. I'm free. I think I'm free. Hit her up.
Yeah, we're very free. We're very free. We're doing nothing at home. So
I mean, yeah, we're free. Basically, just come and talk to us if you need a friend, if you need a listening ear, if you need a shoulder to cry on, if you need anything, if you need advice on anything related to TESL or anything related to university also, just hit us up. We would gladly answer, because for sure I did not have anyone to ask these questions back then. I asked you. I asked you like,
I asked my friend.
which TESL you planning to go in. So yeah, we would be happy to share. And now that it's 1 hour, I think we should end this episode here. Thank you so much to Amanda for being a guest. I hope we can meet soon and do this
We can do our own mukbang.
I really want to do that. I really want to do that with
Okay,
a lot of
let's do
people.
that. Okay.
Let's hope it can happen soon.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, so that's all.